In the first week of December, between 8th and 12th of December, I plan to be in Muscat in the Sultanate of Oman. Those who would like to see me in Oman can get in touch with my team. There's a WhatsApp number given below and there's an email ID also given below. So those desirous of getting in touch with me at the Sultanate of Oman, especially in the city of Muscat from 8th to 12th of December, can definitely contact me there. I hope to see you all in Oman soon. Thank you for watching. Be rich. Good evening and welcome back to Be Rich. We think that oil prices have surged a lot. In fact, certain actions are going to take place which will come into force on the 5th of December, which will push oil prices further. Saudi Arabia's cut is going to start only this month. That is, they are going to restrict production from this month. The market, which rose last 15 days, is in anticipation of this cuts. So obviously, the prices will remain stable as the actual production cuts will start to kick in only this month. And at this month, what will also happen is the price of crude will increase because winter is coming in Europe and Northern America. When winter comes, demand for energy and heating oil goes up, and therefore prices of crude are expected to keep on the rise. This means, like I discussed yesterday, oil prices will have a very big impact. Energy companies will may post record profits, and countries which are large importers of oil, such as China and India and Japan, will be under the pump, and this will add to pressure. But if you have been following me, I have been talking about a move made by the European Unions yet not implemented. That is, come 5th of December, that is another 30 days from now, European insurers and brokers, reinsurers cannot insure containers which carry Russian crude. That is, suppose if there is a shipping container carries Russian crude, it cannot be insured by an European insurer, American insurer, or a reinsurer, etc. Thus means the cost of shipping these Russian crude is going to increase. Most of the carriers are European or depend on European companies for insurance. How the shipping normally happens is shipping happens in small containers which go to a different European port, and from there where it is put into very large containers. It's called VLCC ships. Now, the plan that the Russians are saying is that they will bring small containers of oil up to the end of the European Union and then loads the VLCC containers, and these can go back to their country. European countries have already reduced their dependence on Russian oil, and they are now buying other more expensive oil from America and Western Asia. Russia, which is going to be under pressure, is definitely going to export reduced amount of crude. Experts warn us that the amount of crude that they are exporting could drop by 500,000 to 1 million barrels per month. This is on top of the 2% cut announced by Saudi Arabia during their OPEC meeting. This could be a double whammy and cause a surge in price of crude in the last week of December or the first week of January when these sanctions came to effect. Certain unconfirmed reports are saying, certain analysts are saying that the price of crude can reach $115 a barrel by the first quarter of next year. At this point of time, the price of crude, Brent, which India imports, is $95 to a barrel. This can expand to $115 a barrel. Japan, India, and China are big importers. Whatever the Russians have stopped importing, that has been replaced in the international market by China and India, which have increased the quantity of crude they have supplied. There is also a shipping group called dark containers. These, without insurance, basically get oil from countries hit by sanctions and supply to them to the market, primarily operating in Iran and Venezuela, which have certain restrictions. So, what Russia plans is to bring crude oil to out of the European Union so that they would take the risk and then loading the VLCC containers of India and China and loading them with oil and sending them home. How much oil Russia will be able to load without any risk in the international waters is something that has to be seen. Yesterday, the president of one of Japan's largest trading house said that if the world goes off Iraq crude, then there will be if the world goes off Russian crude, then the world could be in for a tough time because he feels the Japanese economy cannot survive without Ukrainian crude because if price goes up automatically Japan will feel the heat because Japan does not have any oil sources on its own. This will terribly impact India and other countries because India basically imports oil, protein and oil seeds and is going to struggle. Already we have a record deficit and if the price of crude goes up by another 15 to $20 a barrel, then the pricing pressure would be enormous on the Indian economy as the rupee will begin to slide. Middle East countries are encouraging Russia and United States to work together because it will mean more revenue for them. Overall, given the circumstances, it looks crude is going to be elevated between 95 to 120 in the coming 4 months. This will put enormous pressure on the Indian exchequer and worldwide the driving season could end badly. Therefore, the world will soon have to scramble to find a solution to replace 500,000 to 1 million barrels of oil, which will go out of the market if Russia's sanctions continue. Ukraine is suggesting that these sanctions are needed so that Russia's oil revenues come down and therefore crippling them from their ability to fight. The United States is still talking about a price cap, a lower price at which Russian oil can be bought. The drop in oil to Europe and North America has been covered marginally by increased oil sales to India and China by the Russian state. But it is very clear the world is now going for an even higher interest rate regime as inflation will continue to bite if crude oil remains at such a high price. Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell notification. If you do not turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified every time we put out a video. Once again, I thank you for your support for Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.